Journalists play a key role in ensuring the maintenance of our democracy, to make sure that we have a tense and questioning relationship with those in power, to be an advocate for readers and users and viewers, to ensure that folks have the information they need to make decisions about how they're governed, how their money is spent, how laws are enforced. Right after Watergate, about 3/4 of Americans had a high level of trust in the media. Now that number is about in the 20s or so. The steady erosion over the past 40 or so years to get to this point. So I think that helping the public understand, increasing, sort of the public's media literacy is important. Help people understand why we ask the difficult questions that we do sometimes. But also improving the media's understanding of the public and what it means to be trustworthy. I spent 25 years in newsrooms. I spent about 7 years at the Philadelphia Inquirer, where I was a columnist and covered education, and I was a national correspondent based in Atlanta. I also spent about 10 years at the New York Times, where I was an administrator and a reporter as well. In my last role at the Times, I directed the internship program. I ran a program called the Student Journalism Institute. And it really seemed to me that we have a need to help this next generation come along to understand how to integrate the traditional principles that we've always taught and that are still so vital to what we do, but also to combine that with the digital skills that we all need to be able to extend the reach of our journalism in the current environment. I wanted to be able to bring both of those pieces together here at Notre Dame. The need for skilled, ethical, talented, compassionate journalists is greater now than ever before because of what's happening digitally. Our charge as educators is really to make sure that students are prepared to be multi-platform journalists, to be platform agnostic. Whether they're asked to produce a story in print or video or audio, they can do that at a high level. Students are very often put into roles where they're trying to decide what to publish. You often have to draw on your own ethical and moral compass to say, okay, do I send this push alert? Do I post this tweet? Do I put this Facebook post up? Has this story been vetted thoroughly? Is it fair? Is it balanced? Is there one more call that I can make? All those things are crucial. I always try to tell my students to remember what journalists sell, what our product is. It isn't advertisements in the newspaper. It isn't airtime on TV or radio. It's about credibility. It's about authority. Our core mission is to make sure that we demonstrate to readers, users, and viewers that we are trustworthy. So those principles of fairness, of balance, of ensuring that all sides are represented, that stories are told comprehensively, that you pursue the truth no matter where it takes you. It may be hard sometimes in the moment to hold on to those values, but I think that history will judge those of us who have very well. It really is a natural fit to teach journalism in the context of a liberal arts education and in the context of a Notre Dame education as well. There's so much overlay between the principles that journalists try to adhere to and in the principles that our students are taught here on a regular basis.